Hello and welcome to the Easy As podcast. Hosted by the lovely Wanji and very opinionated Derrick, the Easy As podcast looks to provide unique input and opinions on trending topics from around the world, whilst also trying to create awareness and an educative space for all listeners. We are not that serious though, because we are easy like that. Hello and welcome again to the Easy As podcast. We're back again, like we had promised you last week. We're back this week. We're going on a deep dive this time. As we promised you last week, only this time nobody will be getting anything wet. We promise. I swear, we promise. Nobody is getting anything anywhere at all. If you do, that's on your own volition.
Well,
Wanji, what's up? Speak to your people.
hi. Aki, is it too early to say that ni mwamis? But anyway, ni mwamis. Jeez.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Anyway, how was your week?
Hey. No, my week was good. Up and down, but otherwise, cool. Can't complain.
Nice.
So today we are, as I promised you guys, we are covering everything: the good, the bad, and everything in between. We will not be covering the ugly, however, because we do not have the physical capacity to do so. Nah, I'm playing. I'm kidding.
Well,
Well,
we have.
now,
Jeez.
for the sake of the argument, let us then say that we do. So yeah, on that note, I would like us to start on a bit of a sad note. Not really sad or depressing. On just a downer note, I should say. For the past, I think, 2 days, there have been reports of of happenings in Saudi Arabia and about a girl that had gone there to look for work, but then had been abducted. I guess Amma had been held captive, enslaved. Let me put it like that. She had been enslaved. Her name is Diana Chepkemoi. She is a student at Meru University. Yeah, so she didn't have enough money to raise fees, and she then therefore had to look for a job, and then had to go to got a job in Saudi Arabia. I think I don't know the exact details of the job, but but I think it's mostly just housework. And then a few months later, she has now been enslaved. She's lost a lot of weight, according to if we are going by the pictures that we had seen on social and all that. And yeah, it's just been like a downer way to, I guess, end the week. But yeah, because Kenyans are good people always. It's only that our politics is terrible, but we are good people. Kenyans have rallied together. They have put out complaints. They have put out the word out there, and we seem to have awakened the government that is supposed to be constantly watching over us. Ikamwali Lala. So well, yeah. So we seem to have awakened the government, and as at I think a few hours ago, I checked on that story, and she had been rescued. I guess, yeah. So I guess she had been. I guess she was at the embassy, I think, and she had been rescued, and she will be on her way home soon enough. But this is just one.
Yes.
This is just one case that has been highlighted. But what about every other person that's out there that is suffering, that is dying? We had someone who had a botched kidney removal, and they ended up dying. You see, so it's really sad that we are in this state that we are in, enjoying all these rights and all this boasting about like a democracy and being more and more civilized and caring about the other person, and yet we have people that are still having to go look for jobs outside and getting hurt. It's just depressing.
Yeah.
And
so sad.
And I guess the worst part is that we have government institutions, and we are still electing leaders into government. Even up to now, we still have a whole beef about who won what, and yet we are still talking about the same things year in and year out. I don't have the statistics, but I'm sure that people die in probably the hundreds.
Hey, there are many.
Yeah, each and every year people die.
Or each and every month, I think.
Yeah.
I think.
and we still don't talk about it enough, and we still have a government that is still failing its citizens. You see, and the problem lies herein lies with our embassies. The problem lies with our ministries, the Ministry of Labor, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and the problem also lies with Kotu, because yes, we it must be said that like we have workers suffering and dying, and Kenyans, not just workers. Let me say Kenyans. We have Kenyans dying abroad, and it takes them dying for us to realize that they are suffering. We don't, these institutions that we have set up, don't look at them, don't check on them, don't check on their people. I mean, like, at Asai, even as we speak, not to compare us to any other country, but like, even as we speak, the US Embassy has sent out an advisory to its citizens on like to avoid Kisumu, I guess, on Monday.
They
This
are
is
looking out for their
that's
people, not.
yeah, yeah, this is a government that looks out for its people. Us here, we have to be the ones to tell government, hey, by the way, you guys, we are suffering. What? Come on. What? Really? But anyway, that is that, that is the state of the country that we are in.
Well, niko tough.
Niku tough. It's and it's not just tough. It's crazy tough. Crazy tough. Yeah. So anyway, in other news, to I guess brighten up the mood, because we have started on a bit of a somber note. I told you guys last week that I don't like celebrities, but I like the drama. But I like the drama that surrounds them. And this week I've been I've been quite fortunate. I've been fed a lot of drama. It's been a very interesting week for me.
Apart from Picky Ponky. Lol.
and we will get to that. We will get to that. But like this week, I recently discovered that we have a certain celebrity actor who has a reputation of dumping his girlfriends when they reach the age of 25. It's Leonardo. Apparently Leonardo DiCaprio. He has like a standing record, and people even, like check on it. Ukifika 25, you're done. We are breaking up.
Nivo, bas. Ni kama wale. Wale wana flyingi, wale wanakuanga ndani ya flights, wale wanakuanga wanaitwanga aje hao watu?
Air hostesses, ama ni
so si ni kama hao.
Pia wanakuwa na age limit.
Wanakuanga na age limit. Fika miaka fulani umezeeka sana.
I didn't know. Inaweza kuwa lili, so tuseme watu wako 30 hivi wanaanza kuondoka.
Sidhani kama wanafikishanga 30.
Walai.
It's you do it young, pure young, fresh. We need that fresh. And then we go.
Okay. That is interesting. Again, I didn't know that, but I will do my research on it, and I will submit my findings. So yeah, on this, I was very surprised about like this Leonardo DiCaprio thing. Like, there is even a list of the people that he has dated, and like once they hit 25, he seriously just dumps them. And so there have been several memes going around. Because like I don't know who it was, but like I'll call Mr. There is only one club in Kenya that Leonardo DiCaprio would go to. Guess the club. 1824.
In Kenya. 1824. Guy, that's local. It's local, but it's where for a person like him.
No, I mean, like they were saying, it was a joke in regards to.
Jeez.
You know, club yake.
Lakini no Manhattan.
Nah, as in it's just like a running joke, like, because he wouldn't go to any other club except 1824 because like he likes them and he likes those numbers.
Jeez, he likes them. Way nice one. Well,
ladies and gentlemen, it took a while, but when he got there, once he has finally caught up.
Well, guy.
Well.
It's okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that was my little bit of celeb ghost drama that I had for today, I guess. Mm.
Hey, sasa
So
hivi
yeah,
sina because
you,
tea sina, leo sina tea.
it's been you've I guess you been like busy with school? I
No,
haven't even asked how
Supreme.
was me.
Rooted.
Umekuwa
Rooted.
ukifuata tu mambo ya Supreme Court.
What else?
Yeah,
What else?
you've been following
Supreme
up
Court.
on. So what have been the updates on in regards to the Supreme Court?
Imekuwa kama drama, ni kama video.
Kama video.
Nika drama, hivyo. Yes.
People were talking about things they do not understand.
Kumbe kumbe kudanganya is a like it's like a full-time job.
Yeah, it is. People and I won't be surprised if this people are saying that like these lawyers have these advocates lawyers. I don't even know the names. I don't. Yeah, but like these people have these people have lied to the court and they have ruined their reputation. Like if it was me and I was looking for someone to represent me, I want someone who I know is committed to the cause. Najua huu msee atatetea hata nini we nini atatetea. My ladies, my lords, I am telling you, my client did not do this. That is
hai mimi hapo naweza rusha vita. Cheki huyu asikii. Cheki. Bali kama naweza kuwa nayo but well, wanakuanga na my anger issues.
Which lawyer impressed you the most?
Kindiki. Yes.
I was hoping you would jump on like the Mahat bandwagon.
Nah, he was so direct and alikuwa anaongea facts. Like hata wewe ukiangalia hiyo na za Kenyan Citizen unaona kweli hata kama anadanganya but it's inaonekana ni kweli.
There is a clear distinction between like what you speak and what is a fact. Just because you say something and you accompany it with like a lot of
facts,
grammar and all that doesn't mean it's a fact. What constitutes a fact? What makes you think it's a fact?
He was demonstrating and he was like after see they recounted the ballot papers. Ama you don't know that?
I've also been keenly following.
They recounted and they ikakuja tu vile ilikuanga like before. Okay. And he was demonstrating to the court, alikuwa anaelezea how like step by step. It was nice.
Okay. But anyway, I guess in the end it is for the 7 judges to decide what is fact and what is fiction, and they said they are very good at churning. Hiyo kujua gani ni ukweli na gani uongo. Hiyo kazi walisema tuachie, that's what we've done. But something else I noted. But something else I noted about this whole process is that we as a people, especially and this is something I just noted, we have a tendency to discredit those whom we don't agree with. Like if we don't agree, like if you and I don't agree, especially in terms of matters politics, if you and I don't end up agreeing, it is most likely that I'm going to discredit anything you say. It's just like the way IBC presents evidence. Azimio says, yeah, that crap is false, son. And then Azimio presents evidence. People on Twitter say, hey, yo, that crap is false, son. and then and then again, Okio Mtata
Eh,
presents
Twitter,
evidence.
wewe.
Yeah, the true hearings happened on Twitter, and the verdict was already out. Kama ujui watu walishaamua hii kitu,
Eh,
hii kitu ilishaenda.
kitambo Friday 12.
Yeah,
Kitambo.
they had already decided. So yeah, we have a tendency to discredit those whom we do not agree with. Especially, and again, in terms of it history of politics, like if we don't agree with this person, well, you natuambia nini hapa sasa, by the way, you make sense. You're not making sense. And
Lakini ilikuwa, it was just a practical thing. It was all about practical hapo. Hakukuwa na vitu mingi.
practical in what sense?
Ilikuwa practical.
In what sense?
Practical in like those walikuwa wanaongelelea sana the Kim's kit, the Kim's kit, how transmit the data from the polling station to the uko mbele, and nini ingine walikuwa wanaongelelea, and the ICT huko, watu walikuwa ICT huko nyuma, like how wale walikuwa na handle the system. It was just practical.
But there were a few questions here and there that went unanswered in regards to the Kim's kids, especially I think them having the same idea.
But it was,
sorry? Yeah, I'm saying like there were the issue of the IP addresses, the issue of like the ballot boxes not having the same seals as on the day that they left the polling stations and all that. But in the end, I decided I'm just going to leave it.
In the end.
Yeah, those,
7 judges only.
Those judges to decide. We will know the way. Regardless, we will continue suffering. Anyway, I hope that whoever comes in will at least try to make the suffering bearable. Because the suffering is
bearable. Kidogo tu, but
to me, lakini si sana, kiasi sana. Anyway, in regards to all this election officials also, Uhuru was in Mombasa this week. So I think it was his first public appearance since the elections, and I just wanted to ask. I just wanted to ask you guys, huyu ni ule mlikuwa mmevote kupunish? ama kuna Uhuru mwingine?
Avila alikuwa ana dance. Alikuja kutuonyesha bado wako.
Anawaambia yeah.
Na ana dance fiti.
Ndio, vibaya sana, mpaka anaingia ananunua ice cream. Anaingia kwa restaurant, anadishi, anatembea, anasalimia watu. You guys just out here thinking, hey, punish Uhuru. Like, you guys, you that's why I keep insisting.
He's living the best life.
Yeah, he's living his best life, just like he it was always intended for him to do. But us, we're out here voting for the wrong reasons. We're here voting because we think, one side is voting because we think Ruto could end up being a dictator. The other side is voting because is voting against him because I'm voting against Raila because they think, Raila is old, he's senile, he's a coup plotter, he is this, he is that. Like, we are all voting for the wrong reasons.
He fought for the country. Wow.
Well, so and we continue to still vote for we're still voting along the same patterns that we voted for like 20-30 years ago, where we vote because we fear what a person might be. We're not voting because we want change, and we want development, and we want accountability. You see, we're still voting because first of all, unim. Secondly, the other guy is worse. So those are I think, I've done my research, and according to my research, at least, a majority of the people vote for those two main reasons. Number one, unimtuetu. Number two, the other guy is worse. Not because of the ideas, not because of their agendas, some of these ideas. All these things are just like a sideshow to help explain why they are, to help justify their voting. But the main reason that they vote are those two. According to my research, and I have no end to punish, and I have not written any paper, so nobody should quote me on this. This is just my study. It has not been published anywhere. I hold no liability.
Well,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
okay. But
Someone.
just
Oh,
us.
yeah. Um. Also, last week again. I
Mhm.
don't know why I keep revisiting the things I said last week, but I guess they made sense to me. Last week I told you, we had argued about this thing of whether someone deserves something or whether they earn it. And I have a bit of a story for everyone who will be listening. There's an 18-year-old. I don't know whether it's a girl or woman. Let me just say, 18-year-old girl named Ashanti Mai, who is Filipino. She has recently been given the uh, uh, a role in the she no wait, let me get that right. Her name is Ashanti Mai Holden, and she has recently been promoted to like a regimental sergeant major in the UK Army. So like she now controls, like, I think several, like, if not 100, I'm a 400 cadets at any one particular time. You see, and like she is, first of all, she came to the UK. She went to the UK in 2016, so she hasn't been there long. She's now 18, according to the BBC article that I read, and she has been promoted to regimental sergeant major. And this is and all her
Hmm.
superiors say that she is hardworking. She is committed to the cause. So you see, she was not just given this role to fill up a certain requirement, yeah, diversity and all this stuff. She has literally earned this role that
And
she has been promoted to. So you see, it appears that
mhm.
I have been vindicated by saying that people earn things and people are not just awarded things. Some people don't just deserve things. You see, first of all, I am here to tell you, Wanji, that your argument made no sense. No one deserves anything. I'm here to gloat.
Hey,
I am here to gloat.
I deserve happiness. I
Mm-hmm.
deserve love.
Mm-hmm.
So unataka kuniambia I earn happiness? Ah, sawa basi. Eh,
Yeah, I also think in some sense that people earn happiness. Like there is,
you earn.
and that is why there is a certain, the people call it the pursuit of
You
happiness.
deserve to be happy.
What? Who says so?
See, happiness it's your own.
So
See
like
me, see me.
if you do
You,
bad
you
things,
deserve to be happy.
no 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 no
It,
no. If you
it's
do
your
bad things,
responsibility to keep yourself happy.
you
Eh.
see, it is your now you see, it is your responsibility to keep yourself happy.
Yeah.
However, you do not deserve to be happy. Like
Ah,
if you don't work.
I earn to be.
Listen, hear me out, hear my argument out, and this is also for everybody who will be listening. If you don't work and then you get miserable because you don't have money, how do you then deserve happiness?
Funny, you are happy because you want money, ama?
People are happy for different reasons. There are people whom having money makes them happy. There are people who, being out there and uh, just walking in the sun makes them happy. There are different types of happiness, and in order to achieve, you you see the word I'm using. In order to achieve happiness, you first have to pursue it, and achieving it's the same as earning. See?
Eh?
You see where I'm going with this? You see where I'm going with this?
Mm,
have
yeah, I see. Hands down. Okay.
you been following up on the happenings at the current country club? Umesikia hiyo
Not
story
really.
mahali?
Lakini nimeona memes.
Wewe
Nimeona
yani,
memes.
yani wewe umekuwa tu ukifuata mambo ya Supreme Court. Live a little. Go
Mm,
and be happy.
Sasa
Go and earn your happiness.
niliona
Mambo ya
memes.
mambo ya Supreme Court, achia watu wa Supreme Court waongelee. Wewe enda utafute
Such an
raha.
it was dramatic, so I was enjoying. So
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was to, if anything else,
Ibu enlighten me.
Oh yeah, on this issue, the current country club. So like there had
Njoo
been
nimeona memes, funny memes.
there had been reports that the current country club had opened up its doors to non-members, meaning like me and you could also just like go and chill out there. And so like this report, zikaanza kufanya they generated a lot of buzz on the internet. And so like people started generating these memes, yeah, like because like current country club is for the elite and stuff. So like all these big people. So like people started generating creating memes uh for to fit the situation, I guess. And so like people, you've seen the memes, are like, oh, current country club, and then this happens, and then this happens, and later a bill and all that stuff. And so I guess current country club caught wind of that report, and so then they cleared up the misinformation. The information was that they had opened up to non-members to come and just like enjoy, like play golf, but not to enter like the club. You see, hakuna kuingia for the clubhouse and eating and all this stuff. So like then people made a mockery of that as well, and so now current country club also leaned into the joke itself, and then they posted jokes of their own, and then their jokes were quite distasteful. So like people didn't like their jokes, and so now the jokes got even worse. So it's been it's been quite
ngoja wapangwe.
Yeah, it's been quite. They actually deleted their jokes, but watu wakasema tume screenshot na tunacheza na your rules. Simeanzisha. Let's keep going. Yeah, so it's been quite the back and forth between KOT and the current country club. Yeah. It's been fun. It's been a rather interesting and dramatic week, I must say. Yeah, it's been
yeah, country club imenipita tu hivi.
Imagine. You umekuwa ukifuatana na paka mielo disc. We
aliyo mtu alinijengea siku alafu hata siku ikuisha ngoma ikatolewa mara that.
Ngoma ilitolewa.
Kenyans.
Ngoma ilitolewa, t-shirt zikatolewa. It's been
kabisa.
It's been
nimengoja saa kuisikia kwa wake up call sasa.
Wake up call nini? What exactly is the wake?
Jesus, would you wake up call?
No. Now this one on this one. But let me try and guess. Ni mix ya DJ. Is this like a
yes,
a DJ that does mixes and stuff? I think I've seen it a few times,
yes.
But like I guess it's going to talk up from my mind. So okay, that's nice. So you listen to that. So you listen to Izo mixes. I'm not really a big fan of going fan of mixes because
it's inakuanga tu one netwaji. Anaikanga Saturday wake up call.
Okay.
He wakes you up with a banger.
With bangers. Yes. Because in a series of songs, Sony bangers.
Banger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Also, in other happenings around Kenya and stuff, there have been new number plates issued. Now the government.
Wow.
Yeah, where the government is issuing new number plates. You pay 3K, you get a number plate. And the deadline for applying is 18 months from now. If you don't have a new number plate within 18 months, you will fine you at 20,000.
18 months, right? Like they want us to replace. Is it there?
18 months.
Jesus.
Yeah. So that's our government. That's our government. They will not.
It's kind of funny.
Mm-hmm.
It is kind of funny. No, hizo number plates. See they are the ones walikuwa na pontificate huku kwa barabara atu wakisema they are fancy, they don't
exactly.
They don't si ndio?
Yeah.
Now sasa wanataka tu sasa ni nini Matiagi what nini?
I guess what they wanted is for them to produce them for us. They don't want us producing them for ourselves. They want to produce them for us so that they can then charge us. And after they've charged us, if we don't take the ones that they are now forcing on us, they're going to fine us 20,000. So you see, that's the kind of government we have at this present moment. You see,
Weh.
it gets difficult to defend them at times because, like, how do you do that? How do you just tell people, okay, yeah, we have new number plates now, they're gonna this and this security features, they're gonna G trackers, they're gonna G serial numbers and all this and all that, and then now you tell us
Number plate sasa si
gonna 18 months to pick them, and if you don't pick them, now I'll 20,000. Like, first of all, we didn't need them. And now you're forcing up a product down our throats that we didn't need, and you're telling us that if we don't get what we don't need, then that you are then going
sasa
to find.
kusema tu kweli, hata kusema tu kweli, hata hizi ma-KA wanataka tuweke hizo vitu fancy. Jesus.
Mimi hapa.
What's the use?
Yeah, I currently have a KX.
Na wewe sasa utadu?
Mimi I have a KXX. Wacha hata mambo ya KAA. Mimi niko na KXX ili iko na letters 3 letters, and someone is telling me, but now I have to apply, otherwise nitalipishwa 20,000. And I'm like, hey, wacha yangu ikaifanya. Kwani niko na choice?
Sasa ukiende NTSA, Jesus, utaificha aje? KXY, Jesus.
Na kwanza there's also the one where we are supposed to take our cars for inspection, waone kama ziko road worthy. Mimi naonelea tu wakujua ichukue. Kujieni tu sawa basi. Hata sina gari, kaeni nayo. Kujieni mkuje mchukue mwana.
Ama acha
mimi hamtanitisha basi.
Ama jifanyie tu inspection. KXY.
XX, hata XY, XX.
Hey.
But it's
wakujua ifanyie inspection tu hapo.
But it's mine and I'm proud of it.
Yeah.
I cannot even begin to tell you how many people wamekuja kuniambia niwauzia, and I'm like, we kila mtu na vitu.
Lakini it's a classic.
Yeah, this one mine is a classic. Kila mtu na yake.
It's a classic.
Yeah.
Sour bus.
And
sorry.
Yeah, and also an issue that people had raised on those number plates were we have been told that they're going to have features that will enable them to do tracking and help with like monitoring. And like the question then became like, if these things are able to like, first of all, what are they tracking? And also then what are they
number
monitoring?
plates?
Yeah. And if they are going to be used for tracking, will that not infringe on our right to privacy that is enshrined in the Constitution? So like it's opening up like a whole rabbit hole, and like it just gets deeper and deeper.
Why are you tracking me?
Yeah, because like
first of all,
if we start then going down this hole, is it ever going to stop? Are you then going to tell us now we want to also track your phones, track your laptops, track your tablets, track everything that you're doing? You see, have you on camera 90% of the time? We cannot afford to be that kind of state. I know like security is important, but what is
waseme tu wanataka tu pesa zetu.
It's not even about money at some point. It's also, we also don't want it to be about our again, we don't want our privacy to be taken away from us. Like I get that there's a need to enhance our national security, but it cannot be at the cost of our privacy.
But
we need to find middle ground.
Yes, weke cameras kwa barabara, si tutashughulika na hizo.
No, like even those ones are a problem, but you know, to me even those ones are a problem, but you know.
But don't track me.
This world is not our home.
Hapa ni kupita tunapita.
Speaking of, I've also seen over Twitter this week that there have been a lot of talk about like quote unquote Vienyejis on TikTok, and I must say that I have taken
invasion.
I have taken offense to them being called Vienyejis first of all. Yeah. I don't like that term.
Hey. Why?
Nah, because like
kwanza kienyeji ni nini?
Kwanza you
acha tuanzie hapo.
This talk of like, oh these ones are Vienyejis, these ones are not. First of all, I am of the opinion that if you are on TikTok and you have an account and you're posting content, like, first of all, technically, unless it's educative content, I mean, it's supposed to educate someone on something, all of y'all, like, I already have an opinion about you, but I will not share that opinion. I am reserved of my right to share or not share my opinion on anyone that is on TikTok. But I will say this,
Yeah.
that there are, okay, let me give you the floor. You have something you want to say?
Aya, tuanze what is kienyeji?
I
The
don't,
meaning of
I
kienyeji.
don't know.
Aya, kienyeji are conservative homekeepers and submissive to that name, but few of their characteristics. Like wako na characteristics kadhaa, but they are weird ones. Not weird ones, but unique ones. Tuseme unique. So hiyo ndo meaning ya kienyeji. Tuanzie hapo. Nao wamekuja kuinvade TikTok. Jesus.
But surprisingly, I quite enjoy their content. I don't know why. I guess
Their content
probably pia mimi niko na jini ya kienyeji hapa kwa mwili. Maybe hatuwezi jua. Maybe niko na kajini ya kienyeji.
But their content zinakuanga poa.
Yeah, it's
ya kuentertain watu.
It is
nice.
The bomb. It is the bomb. But I will also say this: that people who are making
they are trending.
that people who are making fun of these quote unquote again Vienyejis being on TikTok. I will say this: that in most civilized societies, in societies where people are not starved for attention, there are the people that are on TikTok, these ones that people now consider hip. If you're not Kenyaji, what are you? Okay, so
see the other ones.
Okay, yeah, these other ones that are hip. Let me use a very old term, and I'm going to instantly regret this, but who cares? These .com ones, these very hip ones that are on TikTok, in civilized societies, they are viewed as
Generation Z.
Yeah, this Gen Zers. Yes, that's an even better one. And I'm old. What? I used .com before Gen Z. Oh, I'm old. Anyway.
Jesus. The mana
KXX. Iko na effect. I'm still living in the 90s. Anyway, having said all of that, like these Gen Zers that you guys like, whose content you guys mostly enjoy, or these dark humor things that, or in other countries, I mean, in places where people are civilized. I'm a more civilized. Let me say, I don't know. I don't know the word for that, but it might be a bit offensive to say that we're not civilized. We're all civilized. So like in places where people are not as craved for attention, these TikTokers that you guys adore over here are seen as attention seekers. Wow, huko ndo vienyejis. Una get?
I mean the other way around.
Hawatu nyinyi mnapenda huko kwao, hao ndo vienyeji. There are entire shows on TV. I promise you, there are entire shows on TV. There are YouTube channels dedicated to exposing these guys. Seriously, there are two shows I enjoy watching on Discovery Channel. One is called You Have Been Warned, and the other is The Science of Stupid, where people are literally exposed for doing stupid things in front of a camera. Literally, there are entire shows dedicated to stuff like that. And here we praise them. Huko wanachekelewa, and here we're like, oh, that's so cool, repost, retweet. Come on. But anyway, again, that's just my opinion on things. And if anyone chooses to see,
they're entertaining us good.
Well, I guess yeah, it's important to be entertained, but again, like we asked last week, like, what is the cost of this entertainment? What does this entertainment cost us? First of all, it costs you your attention span. Second of all, your data is being breached. But this always ends up falling on deaf ears. It's like trying to defend a politician. It's like trying to critique a politician. You'll always have people that will defend them and say, it's fine. Tuko tu sawa. So it gets extremely difficult to even critique something. that most people love, because you'll be attacked. You will be attacked for no reason. For no reason, they will insult you. They will call you names.
Hey.
What?
Mi nilikuwa nasonga tu.
Oh, okay.
Change position.
No, please, Wanji. Nimesema, we said last week that we're not going to do that. Sasa, why would you say that?
Kai, Jesus. Oh, why are you dirty-minded? Hata sikuwa nimeload, but it's okay, I forgive you.
No, forgive me for what? You endo umesema. Wendo umesema.
Nani umeinterpret aje?
I didn't interpret it in any other way except for the way that it was meant to be interpreted. Yeah, just to cap off this week's episode, I want to focus on another country in Africa that seems to be getting back on its feet. Zambia. It has been recently reported that the Zambian currency is improving. Yeah, so like it seems that electing a new president, bringing new leadership has really changed the country and have set them on the right course. I will say, however, that this president, I have some information on this president. This president, I can never really pronounce his name, Zuri, but I guess I can look it up.
Are you sure?
I can never pronounce his name. Just a second, I look it up. Zambian president. His name is
Wakona jina zinakaaje?
Hakainde Hichilema. Yeah. So like, Hakainde Hichilema. There's an interesting fact about him that I want everybody who is from our country to consider. Hakainde Hichilema has contested the presidency 6 times. Yani before kuwa president alianguka mara 5. Mara ngapi? Mara 5.
What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say?
Mimi sisemi kitu. Mimi nasema umse contest for president 5 times and he failed. He failed 5 times, lakini ya 6 ikaingiana. Na venye ameingia kwa hiyo country, he has changed it and they are getting back on their feet. He's literally changing it for the better. Mimi sisemi kitu. All I am saying is amejaribu mara 5. That's all I'm saying. Naye pia
unataka kusema nini?
Hapendi wheelbarrow. Mimi nimesema tu hivyo. That's all I've said. And with that, my ladies, my lords, I rest my case.
My learned friend. You know what? Wezi tuambie hivyo alafu tuache hivyo. Jeez, what are you trying to say? Because
if it may please the court, my ladies and my lords, I rest my case.
My learned friend.
All I for the court. Scare. All those lawyers have done this week. They have done excellent jobs on all 3 sides. Every person that has been involved has done an excellent job. All those lawyers did this week was present the facts and leave you to do the judgment, to come to your own conclusions. As my work here to present the facts. Facts are Hakainde Hichilema has contested for the presidency 6 times and he won on his 6th attempt. Hakainde Hichilema says he does not like wheelbarrow economics. Hakainde Hichilema has also helped his country.
Bottom up.
He actually, I think he's actually like a subscriber of like the bottom up economy because, based on some tweets I read of his, I think he also tries to bring it from the bottom to raise the economy from like the bottom, but like he does not like wheelbarrow economics. So his stories are wheelbarrow happened to ski. Anyway, so because I don't want to put
ni wheelbarrow too, like any strategy.
I don't want to put words in anyone's mouth. Me may present the facts. Fact number one, ran for presidency 5 times, 6 times. Fact number two, stories are well simpeleke. Fact number three, he has changed his country for the better. Those are the facts. My conclusion is he's a good man. At least for now. At least for now, he's a good man. We will see what power does to him.
Jesus.
And in the end, the judgment is for you to make. My ladies, my lords, for this week, I rest my case.
It's for you to do the judgment, but anyway,
by the time we
hope for the best.
We meet back here next week, the verdict would have already come out. I just want to put it out there that I hope that we have either way, whichever way this thing goes. If they decide, we're going for a rerun, I hope that this time we keep it clean as we have done previously during the previous round. If they say
me, I don't.
If they say that if they uphold the election, then we'll transition into the new government. We do it peacefully. We continue suffering in peace, but but that the government at least makes the suffering bearable.
But we hope for the best.
Yeah. That's all we can do right now. So thank you for joining us this week. This has been again the Easy Podcast. We love you guys, and we will see you next week.
Bye. Jesus, hata nilisahau. Kai Wajackoyah was a lawyer. He wanted to represent someone in the court of law. Jesus. He was begging to represent someone in the Supreme Court,
was it someone? Was he? He had been listed as an interested party, and I guess he wanted to be given an opportunity to speak on the proceedings, but he was denied because he did not file the petition. I think that was the case. If I'm not wrong. You see, you guys think that just because someone smoked some stuff, that they're not serious with their lives. What wako serious? Thank you for tuning into the Easy As Podcast. We hope you enjoyed the show. Keep the conversation going by connecting with us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Be sure to also subscribe to our YouTube channel and look out for more content. Thank you, and remember, stay easy.